Good Morning Maryland. Every Wednesday we do this, our Get Back to Work segment. Now listen, if you're looking for a job, you know how stressful it can be. It can be frustrating, and let's be honest, sometimes it's really depressing, but we do want to help you get back to work, and we want you to do it and stay optimistic. So this morning, consultant, speaker, and author Joni Daniels is here to help us. Thanks for coming in.
My pleasure. I'm glad to be here.
Anybody who's looked for a job, and that's everyone, knows it can be so hard to keep a good attitude.
It can be very hard, and the longer it goes on, the harder it can be.
Well, the good thing is you gave us some tips, so I'm just going to bring up some of them, and maybe if you can explain them.
Okay.
Get out and be seen.
One of the most important things you can do is to get out in front of people, be seen, let them know you're out there, because jobs don't come to your house and knock on your door. So you need to let people know that you're available, that you're upbeat, that you're out there. Go to networking meetings, informational interviews, job interviews, meet people for coffee, meet people for lunch, meet people for breakfast. Get out and be seen and create something to do every day.
Here's one I really liked: steer clear of drains.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who do nothing except watch the news, read the paper, and repeat to you the unemployment statistics, how it's getting worse, how the money's going nowhere, this company had a layoff, this group forecasts, record lows, and all it does is feed into your own pessimism and depression. And those people can really suck the energy and optimism right out of the room. So steer clear of them. If you're related to them, that's a little harder. But tell them that, that doesn't help you, and what you really need is to stay upbeat and focused, and don't make as much time for those folks as you usually do.
All right, all right. Go to your strengths.
Everybody has things that they do well, and this is the time to really own them, be able to articulate them. If you're not sure, if after a while you go, I don't even know if I can do my job anymore because nobody out there is affirming me and hiring me, write them down, reread them, say them concisely, and go out and tell people what those strengths are, because you still have them.
All right, what about every interview has value?
A lot of people are waiting for the perfect job or the perfect opportunity, and every interview has value because it gives you an opportunity to articulate your strengths. It gives you an opportunity to see what's out there. You get to practice your interviewing skills. And one of the things I tell people all the time is, you never know. You never know who people know, other jobs they might hear about. There might be something in the organization that they're not advertising yet. It's great to practice, and sometimes the job you're looking for is not the job you interview for. Keep
an open mind then, right?
Absolutely.
Would you say that there's a mistake that people make when they're going through this process?
I think one of the things that people do is they try to go it alone. They stay at home, they stay in front of the screen, they don't tell people that they need help, they don't tell people when they get depressed, and this is not the time to go it alone. This is the time to reach out to your support system, to ask people to stay in touch with people, to stay in front of people, and to say, this is hard and I need you to help me, because it can take a long time to get a job, and you need to not kind of hunker down and be isolated.
Why is it so important to be optimistic when you're doing this? Because somebody might say, I'm just being realistic so I don't set myself up for disappointment.
Well, and that's true. Realism is important, but nobody wants to hire somebody who's not upbeat. And so if you're communicating that you're depressed, that you're tired, that this is really hard, that doesn't make you as an attractive a candidate as you can be. So the more upbeat you are, the more optimistic you are, the more people that find that appealing. And that's really the goal when you're interviewing, is to appeal to the widest range of potential employers.
Now you're here locally, so where can people find you?
They can find me through my website at www.jonidaniels.com.
All right, great. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
All right, got it, Jamie?
I got it.